Hello and welcome to Robin Hood Sherwood Builders. This is a brand new game. It is launching today on the 29th of February as of recording, so obviously it should be out and available for you guys if you should wish to take a look at it by the time the video is up. This is an action-adventure RPG with some base building elements. Obviously taking on the role, it says a classic hero. I'm assuming you actually take on the role of Robin Hood. We may find out more as we get into the game. Massive thank you to the publishers / developers who are Mean Astronauts and Playway for providing a key so I could take a look at the game. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you for that. We're going to hit play and jump straight in. Obviously, new game. Like to do these things blind. That's why there's no continue mode there. So I haven't played this at all. So we're going to get our first reactions going. Certainly the little blurb, action RPG, or action adventure RPG with base building elements, it ticks a lot of my boxes.
The burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades.
Did he now?
Emerged unscathed from deadly skirmishes, just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country.
Get hoofed off a platform.
His previous hideout in Silwich, which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting
murderer and usurper,
pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
Bit of a dramatic end there. I like that. I'm guessing that's the poor lady who was hung. We start right there. The WASD, lovely. Oh, it's all gone, but I'm assuming it's all, yeah, controllers crouch, lovely. Hunter vision. Ooh, hello. Slow motion. Interesting. We have a lantern. Oh, it's actually on our hip. Lovely. And E to collect all, but we don't really need to collect all yet. Speak to Tuck. Tuck's down here. Let's go find Tuck, shall we? Good old Friar T. Select combat mode, precise or dynamic. Precise is no movement while attacking. A more realistic and demanding combat mode allows for precise execution of combo attacks and easier enemy targeting, but demands more thinking. Ooh. Intended for players who prefer a tactical approach to carrying out attacks and position in the combat, or dynamic, free movement while attacking, an alternative mode that permits movement while using basic attacks, which makes it easier to dodge enemy attacks, but requires you to have greater control over attack ranges and makes combo attacks more difficult to carry out. I guess we'll go for precise and we'll see how we go. We might drop it down. It's gone to easy straight away. I'm just going to leave it on easy then. I'm assuming there's a reason it defaults to easy. Let's not have the whole video just me struggling to do anything. Looks very pretty. Loving the shadows coming through the trees. It doesn't scream England to me with all these sort of drop-in fronds. I'm assuming they're willow trees, which are, you know, native to England. Well, they're native to England now, if that makes sense, or not native. I'm assuming they were back in the day of Robin Hood. Doesn't immediately scream England, though. This is a lot more like England, you know. Dour little sort of cottages in a wood. Liking that a lot. Introduction. Press enter to read the tutorial. The main goal is to liberate the 4 regions in central England, J. To check goals. From the rule of the Sheriff of Nottingham and his followers, eliminating enemies and aiding the defenseless through quests and events increases his reputation. Achieving a score of 40% reputation unlocks the ability to start its main story quest. Okay. And the successful conclusion of that liberates the region. While exploring a region, you will encounter events and quests that bring you close to completing your adventure's main goal. Some of these will include saving village residents from execution. I apologise. I apparently have lost the ability to read and talk today. From execution, escorting them and rescuing them from kidnappers, attacking convoys, warehouses, and tax collectors. Boo, tax collectors! Defending people against corrupt knights, ruthless soldiers, forest raiders, and many. I'm guessing they're forest raiders, they're the ones with the wolf heads. Your character development will depend on the effective use of skill points when liking the look of that skill tree straight away, and the expansion of your own settlement, allowing you to craft the necessary items, gain special abilities, or produce the necessary raw materials. Oh, okay, then we actually have a tutorial menu in there. So we can come out of that. Where is Tuck? Tuck's over here somewhere. Food and hydration. Remember to regularly check your indicators of hunger and thirst. These two here. If you neglect either of these, you'll have a lethal consequence. Simple food items can be found in the world of water traders. You can construct a kitchen in the village to enable the preparation of fancier meals. Honestly, what is going on today? Water is far simpler, luckily. You just need to find a well and have the required empty bottles on you. Don't be fooled, though. Bottles are significant items that need to be managed well. They can determine the success of your mission more than once. Okay. We're quite low on food and water. Well, tab brings up this little menu. Whatever that happens to do. I for inventory. Yes, we do have some water on us. And an empty bottle and a hood. I mean, let's go with the hood, right? Immediately. Do we not have a sword equipped? Where does this go? How do we equip the sword? Oh, okay, it goes over there. We also have a bow, which we can craft, which we need pine for. How do we... I suppose if we put it over there, put it down there. Special items, we don't have any of at the moment. What else have we got here? We've got our journal with all sorts of things. We got our skill tree, which is just looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. I love how much there is there. I don't know where it shows us. We do have available skill points already. We'll come back to that shortly then. This is our map. Let's have a bit of a zoom out. Oh, it's blooming massive, isn't it? Blooming massive. Lots of things already around us to go and explore. Liking that. There's a mine over there. And what's this? Active skills. Oh, wow. There's already a lot more to this game than I was really anticipating. Okay, yeah, we'll come back to that as well when we understand a bit more about what we're doing. We have our sword out. So if I press that, we can get a water bottle out, which is inexplicably green. Oh, that did not do very much of our thirst at all. So that is 3 water bottles, and that has left us... It's done about maybe half of our thirst. Hey, Friar Tuck. Wrong button, press E.
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robin.
He got a tattoo on his head? What is that? My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do. Oh,
sheriff will face
he's going to voice it anyway. Didn't think he was going to.
Haughty as always. I'm just glad to see you in good health, friend.
Don't worry. We're not in danger this time. We're safe here.
Robin's voice, it sounds perfect. It sounds exactly like the sort of friendly but mischievous voice I would expect.
After the nightmare that the Crown's men brought on us and our old home.
This time they won't run into us. We're well hidden. I saw to that.
The previous settlement was so goodly. I know you all too well, you crafty fox.
Crafty fox, that's me.
To fight back.
What matters is everyone made it out alive. After I defeated Black Henry and freed Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. I must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
The enemies, the king and sheriff, don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about ever more scoundrels plaguing
ever more
scoundrels.
scoundrels.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Robin. Recently, Little John had his shirt cut.
Not his shirt.
Like that.
Is that like does that refer to something else back in the day? Does it mean he actually took like a wound to his torso?
Cover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear.
Or does he just really like his shirts?
Well said. You may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us.
Well, I wouldn't say
Time to
that,
let an arrow
Robin.
loose right into the beast's heart.
I believe you, dear Robin, but before you do that, you must regain your strength. Setting up a new village is exhausting work. Eat something, have a drink, rest in your home. We'll talk later.
Okay, equipment and inventory. We've already had a bit of a look. This is what it looks like. Hold tab to access it during the game. Okay. That's what the tab one does. I should have paid attention to the numbers and figured that out. Your backpack has a limited capacity and carry weight. Of course it does. As you progress through Robin's skill tree, you'll be able to increase the amount of space. Sometimes in the course of your travels, you may find yourself in possession of special items. These are typically related to quests. They weigh nothing and take up no space. I like that. I like that a lot. In the world, you will come across sets of apparel. Each consists of 7 items. Armor, gauntlets, trousers, and boots improves Robin's skills needed in battle. Parts such as the hood, shoulder, and cloak are items that only affect appearance. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd like them to have, like... If the main things are going to do, like, battle skills, would they not do something else, perhaps? Could the cloak not make me fly? Well, obviously not fly, you know, but... something. Without protection, the forests of Sherwood would be impossible to survive, even for the craftiest of outlaws. Special gear can be produced in the weaving mill, which can be constructed in Robin's village. The armor Robin wears can only be switched out for another, or sold to a merchant, else we can't just disrobe ourselves. Crafting and collecting isn't always the easiest feat. Items you no longer want can be discarded on the ground. Well, it shows you doing that with full water bottles, which seems foolish. Remember that most will likely disappear irretrievably after time. So if you want to keep stuff, put it in your chest. Okay. Eat food, drink water. Is there a way of doing that from the inventory? Not that I can see. Okay, well, we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Has he got the ham? He's got the ham. Oh, you nom down on that ham. Go to sleep in your home. I mean, it looks like it's morning. Okay. What else do we have around here? We have a chest icon over here. Is that up there? Or is it in this? Let's check inside first. That seems more like... This is just like our general chest. Yeah, that's just our general storage quest, which has nothing in, which is reasonable. There is something here. Or manage your village. I mean, it's going to take us through all this probably, isn't it? So we have hunters, fishers, herborists, and miners. We can build a trapper's hut, a house, or like this tree house, shooting range, training grounds, tavern, furnace, blacksmith, kitchen, alchemy lab, weaving mill, quarry, lumber mill, farm, and some pavement blocks. And some fences. Or did I miss other stuff because I couldn't scroll down? No. Okay. 2 available workers, 0 food currently. I do wish escape took you out of that. Okay, so it looks like you do the building just from that table rather than having to walk around and play stuff. Okay, I have no particular issue with that. That's fine. History, none. Items in storage, none. Okay. Oh, the art of trade. Traders can be found in villages and towns throughout the realm. They exchange things for gold. They each have their own specialization. Fortunately, they'll buy whatever you're willing to unload. I like that. If you want to earn more from trading, remember to develop the skill in the skill tree, which affects just that. Nice if it told you what the skill was. To buy an item you're interested in, select it from the list, choose the amount and press buy. To sell, sell. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Again, I wish escape worked.
How have you been getting along with Tuck while I'm away?
Lately, he got the crazy idea I've been nicking wine from his pantry. Can you believe it?
Well.
Have you?
Of course I have. But he ain't caught me red-handed. And if he does...
You'll tell him that's not your red hand.
Change combat style. Oh, okay. Special attack is left alt. And if we change it over... Okay, yeah, you can definitely feel the difference there. This trader is dead, I think. I don't know how many coins we have. We start with 500. Okay, and it gives us a bunch of stuff available, but we don't want to do anything right now, of course. Could probably do with finding the, I was going to say the well, which is right there. Well, well, well. A max button would be nice there. So you could just say, fill all my bottles. Why would you not want to fill all your bottles? Although the water does not look appetizing when it's shining red like that. So our bed's in there. We have a notice board here, which I assume we will... Oh, hello. We'll ignore... I'm not going to even read them for the moment. They're there. They're a thing. We'll get to them. How do we get inside? We go through the window? No. And we have something over here. Yeah, I'll grab all of it, please. Why not? Another chest with a bunch of stuff in. Just food stuff, so we'll leave that there for the minute. Well rested. Sleeping is important. It not only allows you to save progress, but also restores your health. Look for places marked with owls and lanterns. This is where you'll be able to rest. Be careful though. After a sleepy night, your hunger and thirst will get the best of you. It auto saves whenever you fast travel or walk up close to a signpost or stable master. I'm glad that sleeping isn't the only save. There is no auto save in combat during an event or during instances related to some quests. I'm going to keep pressing escape to try and get out of those menus. I'm just going to fail every time. Oh, we have another chest. Not a lot in that one. There's an upstairs. Why is our bed downstairs? What is up here? Are you just on my home?
Sometimes I dream of a life with no pointy sticks, just cozy bed.
Honey compress. The targeting of items is a little bit finicky. Like, you need to be pretty precise when you're looking at something.
You know, I've been sharpening my arrowheads.
Try not to fall off. Oh yeah, I got close. I got close. Right, let's go to the bed, because it's probably going to take us through all this stuff anyway. I didn't see there's an owl up there. Hey, buddy. Let's bed. Yep. We'll wake up in the morning. That makes most sense to me. Let's go back to Tuckeramus. Tucky G. The Tuckmeister General.
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend, it'll never cease to amaze me how little sleep you need. This can't be healthy.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
I'm not swayed by this. Besides,
Pretty sure he just
those
called
who
him an
sleep
alcoholic.
don't sin. I'll keep my wine.
I knew how you'd react.
Too long a laugh.
Take it easy,
Too long a
Tuck.
laugh.
Your cask supply is safe.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of crisis.
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you slept so well, you misplaced your weapon. Where is your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything. I broke it during a hunt. We've had so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
Pretty core item for Robin Hood to have, really, isn't it?
Forest hasn't been kind to us of late. The worst is behind us, however, and now you can take to making your bow in peace. Grab a hatchet and fell a few trees. The wood should suffice for both the bow and the arrows. I have a hemp cord here that should do as a bowstring.
That's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
I know how much you value your weapon. See to crafting it, but be right back. Our village needs your help.
Of course it does. Of course it does. I guess I need to equip the hatchet. We'll put that on over there. We'll equip our water. We'll put that down there. And we'll put... Oh, that's a healing thing. It's not... I assumed it would be food. It is not food. Probably don't need all this stuff I'm lugging around either. But we're going to carry it for now. Just in case, you know. Just in case. So we've got a stone hatchet. We can make another stone hatchet. That takes 7 pine and stone. We got the bowstring, so that's fine. We just need to get lots of pine by the look of it. And it's given us 2 locations to do that. Oh. 2 locations quite far away, really. I don't know which one I'm pointing at. We'll just go for this one. Like, can I not just hit these trees? Do these trees not count? No, I can see the ones that do count over here. Now, is that shining because I am close to that? Oh, is it just giving us literally a tree we can cut down? I'd like that to be a little bit like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm facing that. I'm guessing that orange bar at the bottom is our stamina. Again, just a little bit finicky trying to pick the stuff up. We missed the tutorial that popped up. How do I get the tutorial? Acquiring resources. Mining raw materials is a tough job, but you can speed up and improve your work. All you need to do when mining is strike at the right moment. You will reduce the time and energy required for the next swing. I was just holding it, okay. Tools and weapons have their determined durability level that increases or decreases even, which makes sense, with each use. When a tool or weapon loses all of its durability, you can simply decide to make a new one, or you can use repair tools. They can help to restore your equipment's durability, and every tool you use has a sharpness level. It determines the type of resource you can extract from the environment. The better the tool, the rarer and more valuable resource you can get. I see another tree over here. Let's go get that. Oh, there's actually some nearer to the base, so let's try and go for those, shall we? So I'm hitting the mouse button when that little icon pops up. Which doesn't really seem to be improving the damage I'm doing with each swing. Hey diddly ho. I did like that jump. It did look very heroic. Crafting and development. Owing to Robin's crafting skills, you'll have an easy time creating some basic equipment. Select the item that interests you in your inventory, choose the amount and click craft. Items that need more specialist equipment such as swords will require you to return to the village and use specially designated buildings. Learning new skills or improving the ones already known requires experience. You gain it in many ways, from fighting enemies, completing quests, extracting resources, hunting, gathering, construction. Skill points can be used to develop the skill tree or spent on developing buildings in the village. Oh, interesting. Knowledge is power. Skill points can also be found in the world in the form of books or scrolls. I didn't hit escape to try and get out. I'm very proud of myself for that. I thought this was a mine, but it's actually just a tunnel that someone made. I assume this is also a mine. Yes. We'll get. I know we've got enough pine, but we'll get this one while we're here as well. I mean, I would say I was in front of that one. Those first ones went a lot faster. I don't know if that's because my stamina was up or because I actually managed to do the hits at the right time. Didn't manage to replicate it, so who knows? Who knows? Okay, we need to craft a bow. We need to craft some arrows. Into our inventory. Bow. Craft. Lovely stuff. I'm going to put that down there so we can keep our weapons at the top. Arrows. We'll craft 120 of them, please. Was that all of them? That went fast. Do these need to go somewhere? Do they need to go up here? Yeah, they have to go into our quiver. Okay. Back to Tuck. I've avoided commenting on Tuck's voice because I couldn't decide if I liked it or not. And now that I've heard it a little bit more, I'm thinking not. Oh. Can't jump out of the... Oh, okay, we can jump there. There we go. Oh, just a stone lying on the floor. Free stone! Whoop, whoop. And some free salt. Stole your salt.
With a bow like this, you have nothing to fear. Unless you get on Marion's bad side again by telling her to cook for you.
Ha 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 ha.
Even the purest steel and holy water wouldn't help you then.
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again. Speaking of whom, have you seen her anywhere?
Be at ease. This time no one lured her into a trap.
I don't think that was
She
my
left
concern. I was
to
just
help
asking
the
if you knew where she
locals.
was.
She'll be back sooner or later.
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need. Food, most of them all. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the rich,
Let's
perhaps
go
you could
and
use
do
your
some
skills to
hunting.
aid us.
I'll gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the meat in storage.
Oh,
Everyone in
confident.
the
I like it.
village is working so
A
intensely.
hooded hunter. Don't even start with a hood on. That seems a little bit misleading. The Great Hunt. One way of securing food is through hunting. Luckily, there's no shortage of game in the local woods. A hunter's skillful eye is bound to promptly spot prey where it's most easily found. Does are alert, careful creatures. Sometimes they're a tricky quarry. It's essential to approach them carefully and make good use of your archery skills. To use your bow, all you need is a few arrows and a free arm to draw it. Senses are one of your more important skills. Their development significantly affects gameplay and is possible by developing the trapper's hut in your village. Hunter's vision and tracking are the most useful senses when hunting. I'm glad they reminded me because I forgot it was a thing entirely. However, remember to also develop intuition and keen eyesight, the levels of which improve the performance of the other senses. Just as useful while hunting as during a fight is the ability to make the passage of time seem slower to Robin. It allows him to more easily manage his targets. This, as well as other skills, can be improved in the skill tree. So does the slow motion have a cool... Is that one of the ones near the food? Yeah, oh, it doesn't last very long at all. Oh, it just keeps going though. Oh, there we go. So it actually lasts a lot longer than it says. And Hunter's Vision, does that have a cooldown on it? No, I think it's either just on or off. There are some more stones here. We're going to need stones at some point, so whilst we're here, let's grab some of those. Where are we going? Over here. Did I miss any of these? Noticeable bed? No, I think I did all of those. I didn't go to the stable master, but that's fine. We can do without seeing the stable master for a couple of minutes. Oh, my hunter's vision is recharging. Okay, so it does have a recharge. Don't use it too much. Lesson learned. Hello, people. I am Robin Hood. How are you? Hello, Edward. Edward! Converse with me, Edward.
No, you leave me be. Go bother someone else.
He is not happy with me. Roman? Nope. Maybe we have... I like they all have names rather than just...
Why are you bothering me? Go away.
Oh, wow. I thought they would like me more. Oh, we should probably get our bow out, shouldn't we? I've got my bow out. Okay. Fair enough. $100 points! Haven't lost my touch. So I think we're getting... Oh, we're not quite there. We're almost... Ooh, hello. We've got an achievement for collecting our first herb. Or herb. I keep thinking these orange flowers are deers. I don't know whether I should put my hunting thing on... What was that? Shining up there. There's a couple of them around. I assume we're quite close to it. We're within the area now. Let's just go and have a look at this first. Oh, it's just a random barrel. We've got some beer and we've got some pine. Well, it's free pine. There's a magpie, I think. Ooh. Sage advice. Ha-ha! That's why you come here. That's why you come here. For the jokes, for the lols. That's what the kids say, right? A coarse pouch. And some more beer. There's a couple of people over here. I don't know whether they are... There's nothing on the map saying it's like a bandit camp. I don't know whether they're going to be friendly. I don't think they are. Should we have a go at taking them out? Oh, nice. Combat techniques. The forest is rife with perils, and apologies if you can hear the cat, by the way. She's decided to come in at this moment to start moaning. One of them descends upon you right now. Luckily, Robin has quite a few tricks up his sleeve to remedy this situation. There are 3 types of attack Robin can use: basic, directional, and special. Basic attacks enable a combination of 4 blows depending on Robin's skill level. Any next attack in such a sequence can be replaced with a different attack, but that will effectively end the current sequence. What? Robin starts with a set of 2 basic attacks and 1 special attack. Other skills have to be learnt. You can block attacks with right mouse button, but if you use it right as the blow is about to land, you can parry. You can avoid attacks by pressing space while moving backward or forward to the side. Is that whilst blocking, I'm guessing? Speaking of timing, you can also enter slow motion. These all drain your energy. 2 basic attacks. How do I have 2 basic attacks? Well, let's grab this stuff first. And they got a little something in their camp here. Some eel meat and there's some stone. What useful things to have in your... So, does it just mean that? Like we got a two swing combo? Deer. They are all skittish. Molly, she's just now just digging her claws into my chair. My fancy chair. Should we try the old... Didn't help us out very much, did it? I'm assuming she's just gone to the other side just to rack her claws on the other side. Now, Molly, stop it. Can't crouch through water, and that would be crazy. Couldn't see in the grass. Damn it. Lots of them running around, not a lot of them presenting an opportunity for deer murder. Deer aside. God, no, terrible. Terrible. There we go. There we go. Oh, it just drops it like where you shoot it. Okay. You haven't got to carve them up then. Wouldn't mind getting another one whilst we're here. That'll do. That worked out nicely. Oh no, we need to get a lot more. Where's she gone? Doe, a deer, a female deer, run into my vision and get shot in the face. Can I move whilst I am... Yeah, okay. Molly, leave the chair alone. Who would have cats, eh? Why can I see no more deers? There's one. Oh, they are quite far away. That might be a bit too... What's the word? I don't know. Genuinely can't think of the word. My skills are not going to match. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Molly, leave the... Oh! She's winding me up today. You gonna swing into my vision? Yeah, you are, but you're very far away again. So let's creep a bit closer to these. The other one was quite close. Oh, it's gone over there now. That was a cracking shot. That was a cracking shot, and you cannot convince me otherwise. That's just not going to work. It's not Let's quit while we're ahead. Let's quit while we're ahead. Well, that's not so bad. No. Not through the willows, which I'm assuming's a willow anyway. I didn't mean to actually fire that. Can we not collect our arrows after they've been fired? No, they're just gone forever. I couldn't tell if... I suppose we could have gone up the old hunting tower here, which I'm assuming is what this is. They never stay still, do they? Is it because I tried to crouch as much as possible when I was going after them. Oh, I'm pretty sure I shot the tower itself then. Lost all my skills. Oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. Just wanted to get one from the tower. Oh, we do get one arrow there. So it is possible to collect the arrows occasionally. They must have a breakage chance. Oh, come on. If I had my sword out, I could have just swung at them. Well, that'll do. We've got a good deal of meat on us. Let us take our meat to the village. He's got a good jump on him, hasn't he? He's got some legs. Robin doesn't skip leg day. Oh no. Sprinting doesn't seem to affect our stamina, which I do not mind at all. It's not a lot worse in games than starting a new game and it's all based on sprint stamina. And you can sprint for like 6 seconds and you have to walk for like 8 seconds. And you can sprint for 6 seconds and then you have to walk for 8 seconds. We've got this nice flat plateau outside our village for us to expand into. So just the general storage in here. This is like our general village storage. Okay. Where is the meat? There we go. Where's old Tucky Doo-Doo? If you grab some more rats. Not in my village. Let's grab some more stones whilst we're walking past.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how was the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other?
There are shorter ways to ask that question.
My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
Ask Marion to cook it.
By the blessed mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room.
It's not even that
You
many
are
people here. I don't think
surrounded
they
with
are.
many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tuck.
Build some houses. It's not really a hint.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
We do need stones and we need pine. How much pine do we have? 16, we need 20. Okay, I'm going to get some pine and I'm going to get enough stones as well. Where are stones? We have enough stone. We just need to go get some pine. Alright, I'm going to get some pine. Okay, I have got oodles of pine. We already know we have enough stone, but there's 2 right next to me. I think I've got the swing mechanism down as well. So rather than the little white icon that appears when you hit the tree, rather than clicking it at that moment, you have to do it just like a fraction after. So I think I've got that down. We did just see a Another tutorial pop-up, so let's go have a look at that. A village to build. Expanding your village is a means to help you develop and gain new skills. However, before you can start building structures, you need to uproot enough trees to make room. To move around in builder mode, use the directional keys. Camera can be rotated, blah blah blah. As you expand your village, you can choose one of the smaller trees you want to cut down and construct a selected building in its place. Trees cut down go to storage, nothing is wasted. Don't forget you need the right resources for construction. This goes for both building materials and food for villagers assigned to work. Okay, interesting. Which need to be kept in a special storage building. They'll be used automatically. The number of able-bodied workers is strictly tied to your village's population. To increase the population, you must build houses on trees. Every building has its own unique function that allows for progress in increasingly difficult quests. Village buildings are divided into 4 categories. Crafting is used to produce items. Yep. Special buildings are responsible for the production of raw materials. Then I don't know why they're called special buildings. Just call them like resource buildings. These allow you to delegate jobs such as hunting, chopping trees, or mining raw materials to your inhabitants. Honing skills improves Robin's abilities in hunting, shooting, melee combat. Decorative, which serve to enhance the village's aesthetics through placing fences or pavements. Does it have any purpose? Does that make more people come to you? If you want to construct any building or structure, you have to place the materials in the storage. Buildings can be managed, upgraded, or demolished. When you click on a building, its options display. The village community consists of builders, whose main task is to expand the village. They can be assigned other roles, such as hunter, fisher, herbalist, or miner. Each of these roles provides a resource which can be sent to the village storage or Robin's inventory. In order to build up the village, remember to relieve builders of their other tasks. Okay. So, let's put... Is there a way... I can't see a way of splitting it. Oh, why have I only got 40... Oh, I think it's merged with that one. Shift click, control click, alt click, double click. I don't think there's a way of splitting it. It's not a big concern. I'm happy to give them... I was going to keep like 5 for myself so I could do some bows or arrows or stuff. I suppose I've got a lot. We'll just whack it all in there then. And stone. I don't think we need stone for anything, do we? Let's have a quick look. Do we need... We do need it for a stone hatchet. But it's only 4 stone, and our hatchet's not doing too bad. We could always use a repair tool rather than crafting another one. It'd be nice to know what a repair tool needs to craft. Like, what is the... I assume it's better to use the repair tool rather than crafting new, but who knows? Let us manage our village. So, we need some houses, which needs pine and stone. Oh, they only gave us enough. They were only going to give us enough pine to do 1 house, which is fine because actually you only have the single available. 2 workers available is all we have. So do houses come with their own tree? No, but they can only go on certain buildings. I can't rotate when I've got that out. I can't move anywhere. Okay, so you can have to make sure you know where you're putting it first. We've constructed a building. Oh. It's coming to life now, guys. It's coming to life now. Boom! Who doesn't love a small explosion when you finish building a wooden tree house? Mr. Takarama. So I'm just going to check his house, see if he's got anything interesting in his house. He has his own chest. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. That's all mine now. For I am Robin Hood. I steal from my friends and I give it to me. That is Robin Hood's famous mantra.
There you
don't
are.
need to correct
I saw
me.
the new building. A fine job. I've always believed that carpentry is an exceptional craft.
True. Looks cozy.
Now is the time for the people who live there to get to work. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner.
Damn
We
right.
have a
Tax
free
them.
wool production
Tax them out of their behinds.
And if you build a furnace,
Not literally.
you'll see
You know,
that
I just mean give me
yourself.
lots of money.
Tuck, are you trying to use some underhanded ploy to send me out into the woods?
He's going to just drink again.
God
We know what he's like.
forbid. This time to the quarry. The furnace requires stone. Extract it and watch over the construction. You won't regret it, as we need the tools the furnace provides.
Well, how much stone does it need? We've already got enough. It's fine. Don't need to worry about it. Good job. Maybe I'm going to grab another stone. Just for good measure. Boom. So we need to make reed. Damn it. Where does reed come from? By the river, I guess. Does it show me somewhere on the map? Yes. By the river. I knew it. I knew it. That's not going to be reed, is it? That's just a bit of pine again that just snuck out that I missed last time. Reed? You don't look very reedy. No. Reed? There's a tree. How far away are we? Oh, still quite away. Let's not run all the way through the river. Feels like it'd be a slight waste of energy. Reeds? Reeds. See some more over there. Hooah! Moss? Clay? Should we mine some clay while we're here? Just because we haven't done mining yet. So you need to do it just after the white bit pops up. Got an achievement for doing that? I don't know what's going on there. There must be some like where two layers meet of the underground bit maybe, and it's I'm not sure how to deal with it. It's just made a slightly odd water texture. Again, I'm just going to grab a few extra reeds just because we can, and there's some more clay there. I might grab that whilst we're here as well. And how about I meet you back at base, yeah? Right, back at base. We have got reeds. Yeah, we got 25 reeds. I guess we'll just put all of this in here for now on the assumption that, what is that? Sage. That it'll be used for something. We've got 32 clay. We've got another 50 clay. The hides. I suppose the hides can go in there as well. Put those arrows up there. Eel. I suppose we'll keep hold of the food stuff. Although we do need to put food in there. Yeah, okay. Actually, no, I'll take it back. We'll put it in there. So we've already got a little bit of... I thought that was bread. We don't have any food on us. We do need some food. We do need some food. We need to be able to cook some food. I think that's something we need to work on next. Right. So I've decided that the controls are just like a little bit sluggish. Like everything just feels like it takes just a fraction of a second too long to come in. Like I can't... If I'm walking forward and I press W in a direction at the same time, it doesn't sprint until I let go of one of the keys. And then I can, once I'm sprinting, I can sprint diagonally. But if I'm walking diagonally and I press sprint, it doesn't take effect to let go of the keys. So it's just little things like that just make it feel a little sluggish. I would like it if it didn't, if it just picked up the goods when I'm knocking down trees or mining or whatever. If it picked up the goods automatically, I think that's just a nice little quality of life thing. It just takes a few extra pointless seconds to pick stuff up otherwise. And like we saw with the river, sometimes stuff flows over the side and then you're a bit stuck. Can we cook stuff ourselves? Why can't we cook roast dough? Required materials in inventory or storage. Well, We do have that in storage. Is that because it's a quest thing? If I go and take the dough out of storage and bring it back over there. And the ability to split item stacks as well. I think that's a necessity. There must be a way to do it. Yeah, so it doesn't actually take it out of storage. That's lying. It has to be in your inventory to do it. I do like that bar is again is for the entire cooking process, rather than having to watch. If you're cooking 5 things, you just have to watch 1 bar. My recording software crashed. My recording software never crashes. I'd realised relatively soon. Basically, I built the furnace and started talking to Friar Tucky G. So we haven't lost a lot. Luckily, when I was out getting the reeds and mining the clay, I interacted with this this signpost. When you interact with a signpost, it does a little quick save. And they also act as like a fast travel thing. So luckily, I only lost a few minutes, which isn't too bad at all. I haven't got any of the clay mined that I did before, or certainly not as much. Like, what are we up to? Only 18, but that's not a big deal because it's not like we need a lot of clay, not for this particular thing, right? Yeah, and I was just sort of starting to get into my sort of wind up about you know, sort of talking about thinking about wrapping the video up, and I was thinking we're going to go somewhere and try and fight someone with swords. And as I came over here, I saw those 2 little sword icons on the compass there. So let's have a go with these. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can do a parry. Come over here. You chicken? You too chicken to fight me? Don't think we parried. Oh. Do like that. I would like a little bit more, like blood, I guess. Not in like a gruesome way, but just like an indication that I actually managed to hit someone. Well, we did some sword fighting, so that's nice. So we can grab that stuff. And let's run over here, interact with the sign again. So we can fast travel over here. Can we fast travel to these places? No, I think these are just the different regions, aren't they? Doesn't tell you what the region's called, but they're different regions. We can go to that signpost over there, but we'll go over here. I'm not going to... I'll build the furnace again, just so you can see the tree taken down mechanism in the building. Oh, excuse me. Little bit of a hiccup. But I'm not going to talk to Friar Tuck afterwards to finish the quest off, because he talks for about 500 years. So, this is pretty much where we left off before, right? So we'll just go through this nice and quick, get rid of this stuff. I'm not going to worry about cooking. Oh, I want to put those up there. I think that's about everything, isn't it? Or the pine you can have. We did put some ale in before as well. You can have that. Right, okay. Smash through that. Let's build the furnace. So we're going to have to take down, I figured out, 3 trees to build the furnace over here. It's a bit weird in that the mouse wheel rotates, which isn't the weird thing. The weird thing is that the entrance to the furnace is at almost at the diagonal to the square for the building, which is slightly odd. But we're going to put this as much in the corner as we can without going over the path. Lovely stuff. I can't believe my recording software crashed. I've never seen it before. I did have a quick check of the video we recorded, and it seems okay. I hope it actually is. Otherwise, I've just wasted an hour. So there's the furnace. It looks nice. So the only comment, I had a quick look over here. The only comment I had on this was that it takes coins to smelt stuff. I have never seen, I don't know what this is, table sent to storage. Or maybe you can just, when it's just crafted, put it straight into storage from there, which is actually quite nice. I have never seen a situation where you have to use coins to do the smelting. I don't know if that's because like you're paying the smelter to do the smelting, maybe? That's all I can think. It's odd. It's a little bit odd. I've not seen it before. This does mean you need to pay a bit more of close attention to your money. I did also, over here, we'll have a quick look at this. Sign in villagers. So we have 5 workers. I don't know why one's busy somewhere, but we'll assign a worker over here just so we can see how this sort of mechanic works. For a brief second there, I just looked down and I thought that said dog meat, and I was like, well, this game has changed in my estimation. So we'll put a fisher on as well. You can see they very slowly build this up and get some salmon in. Lovely stuff. Means we don't have to go hunting quite as much. I just wish escape. All games, just all developers, every developer in the world watch this video. When I press escape, it means go back from something I'm already in. It doesn't mean bring up the main menu. It's such an infuriating thing. Beyond that, I think we should probably just go check out something, right? Let's go check out this reputation camp. Is there a way of fast traveling? Or we can just do it from when you're in your base, you can fast travel from within your base. That's nice. Like that. Nice quality of life thing. Don't have to travel to a specific thing in your base. Haven't got to run to a signpost elsewhere. It's just there. That's nice. I never really show you the sign. You probably noticed it, but it does have a Robin Hood wanted dead or alive thing on it, which I do like. There's a quest over there. We don't want a quest. We want to head in roughly. Look at the size of that tree. I think it's got a bit of a blunt top to it. But it's look at the size of that trunk. That is a trunk and a half. Right, I think it's in this sort of direction. I think it's not that one, because that's... Or maybe it is this one. It says there's a quest over here. I was hoping to go over here and not murder people, but, you know. I'm assuming these are bad guys? Yeah. And that guy's an archer. I do not like... Oh, hold on, before we do anything... We never looked, oh my word, we never looked at the skill tree, did we? So we can increase sword damage, increase critical chance. Oh, okay, I thought it didn't pause in the background and I was getting attacked. Hunter vision, max health, bow damage, and max weight. And so we can get more inventory slots, more wood cutting damage, max energy, thirst tolerance, lots more. This is basically all bow damage, isn't it? The path of the arrow. Path of endurance is all about health with a little bit of good circulation. Block stability, tenacious. It'd be nice if there was like, oh maybe no, that's just pain resistance. Slow motion energy cost goes down. So those are kind of your big ones. I'd like to see like particularly special thing. But I suppose these are passive abilities, aren't they? As it says over here somewhere, passive skills. Path of dexterity is all about your crits, backstabs and deadly arrows, and then obviously this is all about the sword damage. So for now, just for the purpose of how do I spend money? I wish to buy this. Do I have to buy? I haven't bought that one first, have I? Right. For the purpose of the last few minutes of oh, so these ones first. Of this video, we'll just get a few of the ones which just increase. Oh, hello! Oh, the game doesn't pause in the background, and you do die when you're in a menu. I really thought the sounds were the sound of silence. No, the sound of me just going over stuff in this menu. That was not the case. That was not the case. No, how do I... Oh, apply. Right, that'll do. Let's try that again. It really seemed to be coinciding with me mousing over the different options. That was not true. That was not true. Let's see if we can take out this camp now. Molly, you are wrecking that chair, and I do not appreciate it. I think that's the archer done, right. Oh, I was trying to, oh, there's another archer. Oh, parried. Nice. Have at you. You brigand. And again. Oh, I didn't actually. I thought it did the attack automatically. Obviously it did not. I haven't tried my my special attack yet, have I? Oh, I pressed the completely wrong button to block. I do like the little finishes. There is a little bit of blood that comes off, actually, which I completely missed. There's our first reputation increase. You'd have thought that expanding our base would also increase our reputation. So let's have a little look around their camp, see if there's anything interesting here, and then we will wrap up the video. Oh, they are not very nice people at all, are they? And they just stand up here on this pulpit like, look at me! Look at me upon my pulpit of death. Tell me I can take some pig. No, but I can cook. It's a decorative pig. It's not a real pig. Cool, alright. It's not a lot in the camp. Little few food things. We can check out just the one barrel. Only the one barrel opens. Not 2 barrels. No, no, no. But there are some onions on top of it. Cool. All right. We finished off with a little battle, which was successful after I died because it wasn't my fault. I swear, Governor, it wasn't my fault. Quite enjoyed. I think I enjoyed it a lot more than I was expecting. It's a lot more, I think, like strategic. It's probably not quite the word. It's less action-oriented at the moment. I don't know how I'll feel about the combat when I get into it more. It's fine for the moment. It's just that sort of sluggish feel to the movement a little bit. Maybe using the dynamic combat would make it feel a little bit more responsive. I don't know. Maybe we'll give that a go at some point. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I did enjoy the game. There are a few little niggles, and it's not an early access game. It is a full launch. I don't know if you saw on the title screen, but it's actually on version 4, so there has been quite a lot of development on it. It's just got that kind of, yeah, just needs like a little bit of tightening up in places, but it's got the core of what could be a really interesting game there. So, did enjoy it, would like to see a couple of little fixes here and there just to up it a little bit more. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream normally on Wednesdays at 7:30 PM UK time, but next week I am seeing the band Cattle Decapitation on Wednesday, so I will instead be streaming on Wednesday the 5th of March. We're streaming Pal World at the moment, which is not a million miles from this. You build a base and you swing a sword at things. Yeah, it's almost there. You have people on your base to do work for you. They're just not indentured servants in Robin Hood, whereas in Pal World they are. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you maybe in some more Robin Hood Sherwood Builders. If you enjoyed it, let me know. We'll maybe do a few more videos on it. Otherwise, I will see you next time in some other magical adventure. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.